Hi everyone, for today's review we'll be looking at this AliExpress KO, and I don't know who's the maker, but I bought it from AliExpress, so that's pretty much why I named the title like that in the video. And as you can see, this is based on the second Venom movie, Let There Be Carnage. And I think honestly this is a great unique take on the character. It's pretty much the Anti-Venom, and I think this is a one-to-one scale copy of the same figure, but I like the pictures, and the box is just pretty much trying to hide everything, and just on the back I think it's funny, just a picture of Anti-Venom compared to how we sometimes see like a box with all the accessories or options and postings that you can do with the figure. So it's kind of funny just seeing the figure in the back, but pretty much, yeah, just a copy of the Figuarts box, nothing to it. And here's a quick look of the figure and all the accessories that it comes with in case I forget. And then it does come with a stand too as well. I mean, I won't go into it. It's just a typical KO stand that some KO figures come with, so nothing to it. Just add it to your stand collection, I guess, at this point, if you've collected plenty of Muffex or Figuarts. And before I forget, I wanted to do a little bit of size comparison. Like I said, like I mentioned before too as well, he's a one-to-one KO. So here he is standing to the Marvel Legends, the Lizard. And here he is standing next to a typical Wolverine figure, the X-Force Wolverine, which will probably get a new version as well in the future. And now the reason that I got this figure, I mean, I was gonna avoid it, but then I saw the face sculpts and that's what sold me in. And I think they're just painted on to look more comic accurate. These black lines are not sculpted, it's just additional paint, but I think they did an overall decent job. And his color is more like a light gray, and I think he looks more white, probably because of the light in the video. But besides the black lines, everything is just plastic, just a plastic color, no additional paint on the figure. So let me try to close up on the face, that way you can get a better view of it. As for the joints themselves, it's what you expected from a KO. They're not too bad, which I'll say that, but they're not great either. I wish the hip joint here would have been better, since it's gonna be supporting most of the weight. It's on the borderline, it'll get loose eventually, but right now it's not too bad. You can get some poses. Maybe use a little bit of floor polish, and that should hopefully help with the joints. Or if you want to customize it and paint it, sometimes that helps tighten the joints as well too. So the elbow joint is holding up pretty well. It's probably one of the best joints. The wrist joint as well. It's not it doesn't feel like one of those cheap knockoff joints. Let's see. Let me try to take off the hand. So yeah, as you can see, the quality is there for this joints. Is the shoulder joint here, especially here on the chest, and I don't know if they took out the butterfly joint. Let me know in the comments if the original Venom figure had butterfly joints, because this one doesn't. It just has shoulder joint in there, but no butterfly joint. And the bicep joint, which I think I had it backwards. As you can see, it just rotates, and I think this is the correct way it should be. But I mean, solid paintwork on the chest. I can tell if some of the blemishes are paint defects or just the design that is supposed to be, just like, since the line is not straight. I think they took some liberty, some black panels on the knee muscles too, on the arms. think they really look great on the arms, not so much on the legs. It looks off. The toe articulation is pretty solid. The double knee joint is like sometimes I get stuck, so just be careful. See, like over here when I try to put it back, the knee joint kind of pops. So, and you can hear the noise too, so I don't know if I messed it up already. And here's the other one. But so far he's able to stand on his own, so that's a great start to start with a KO figure. I think the price on this one goes around $26. I'll say $26 to $30. I think the price is going up right now. When I got it, it was around like $26 and a coupon I had on AliExpress. So I took that chance on it and I said, you know, let me do the review on it. So now let's take a look at the additional heads. And this is a screaming head. And as you can see, there's some paint that, you know, goes over the line, like this red paint on the forehead and also some of the eyes too. But I'm impressed on the line work to match the comics. I think this is where this figure becomes unique. The teeth, I'm not really a fan of those black lines on the teeth. And then this is the other screaming head, which is on the teeth too as well. There's a big old smudge of black paint in there, which fortunately is right there in the center, so it's hard to avoid. And I think too on the eyes, I can see some white paint in there bleeding through. So, but the overall design, you can see on the lines, looks great. Now let me switch off the heads and see over here. Okay. So there it is. This is how he looks with the different head. Let me switch off the other one. And now to the other accessory is his back tentacle. So I think you remove this piece on the back. There we go. So now just follow the mold. And it is unfortunately that on the back piece, you know, the painting doesn't follow the webbing design, so it's all white. And then to this Venom head, I know that it goes on the back, but are you supposed to remove a tentacle, then attach it? Honestly, I haven't played. I have the first Venom figure. Let me see if I can. Trying to remove one of the back tentacles here. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to connect. It does have a peg in there, a peg hole, but it's not easy to remove one of these tentacles, which I think this is where it connects. I know it connects on the back. Which what I find a little bit ironic is I think this head has better paint than the other three faces, as you can see. So I like this. See, I wish the teeth don't look that bad on this head either. So yeah, I couldn't remove his tentacles to try the head, unfortunately. So I gave up on that. So I'm just gonna put his normal back piece back. And then before I end the review, I'm just gonna switch some hands and see how other hands connect. So this is the pointing finger hand. It connects really well. Probably better than Figuarts. Probably because of the bigger scale of the figure, so that's great. And of course, like I said, this bicep piece just tends to rotate, so just be aware of that you're probably gonna be rotating it back and forth, as well as this one over here, so take note of that. But I'll say, you know, while Marvel, I mean the Hasbro team waits on their updated Anti-Venom, I think this is a solid stand-in in the meantime, and pretty affordable for the price, less than $30 right now. So definitely do get it now on AliExpress. I think the price may fluctuate. I think right now the price is going up a little bit because maybe a lot of people are getting it, but once more sellers they get it, and I mean people are aware of the quality, I think the price is probably gonna go down again to like $20 to $25. So yeah, don't overspend more than $40 on this figure, or more than 30. If you're gonna spend more than 30 or 40, you might as well wait and see what Hasbro is cooking, because honestly I do have a feeling that they're gonna release either a new mold, a 2.0 from the movie as well, even if it's not the Anti-Venom mold, but either like a comic book version of Anti-Venom as well. So yeah, you're better off waiting. But if you want something cheap in the meantime, I'll say get this figure, especially if you're a great photographer, or you know, update it for Instagram, or just, you know, some highlight reels. It's definitely a great figure. But let me know what you think of this figure, and once again, I do appreciate you watching this review, and please give it a like, share, and subscribe if that'll be greatly appreciated.